Okay, first we are going to create our React app. I'm going to git bash here. Okay, in this window I'm going to create using npx create React app, and the name of the project it will be tailwind counter. And okay, after a couple of minutes we have our project created. So we are going to navigate to using a key here cd tailwind counter project. We are in the tailwind counter project folder, so we are going to type code that in order to open our Visual Studio Code. And here we have open our Studio Code. So I'm going to trust the authors, yes, and we have all the folders that have been created using Create React app. So we have our node modules, the public folder that have our index.html and all the other elements related to the public folder. And we have here our source. Okay, so we are going to start our new terminal. In order to see that everything is okay, I'm going to start the server using npm start, and that's it. We have our project running. So we are going to delete some files that we won't need on this project. For example, app.css. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete the app, the logo, report web vitals, and setup test. Okay, it is deleted. So if you look here in the screen, we have some errors. We have to fix it. So next, let's go to app.js. I'm going to clear that because we are not using any more logo and app.css. I'm now going to use that template, so I'm going to clear it. On the index.js, I'm going to delete the report web vitals and these lines right here. Okay, so in order to see if it's working, I'm going to type here h1. Okay, hello app. Okay, so I'm going to see what is happening here in our file, and that's right, we have our hello app running instead. So now we have to add our tailwind components, tailwind CSS, to our React project. So we are going to search in the documentation of tailwind. We are going to search for tailwind React, and here we have our documentation. So the first things, we have already created the project. We have navigated to the folder of the project. Now we have to install Tailwind. So we are going to copy this, and I'm going to create another terminal. Going to add this. All right, we have Tailwind installed in our project. Now let's continue with that command npx tailwind css init -p, and that command creates our tailwind JSON file. If you look at here, we have tailwind.config.js. So what we need to do right now is to change that line. Instead of content, we are going to change with these lines. Okay. Now we're going to test if everything is okay using Tailwind. So they show us a short sample in the web page. First, we have to add to our index.css that tailwind comments, the base, the components, and utilities. So let's first change it here. I'm going to replace the code with tailwind base, tailwind components, and tailwind utilities. So now we have to restart our server in order to change are complete in our project. But first we are going to change our h1 hello world with this one. Okay, let's copy and paste it here in the app.js. So we are going to see if has changed. There's no change yet because we need to restart our server. So I'm going to restart our server here in the node. I'm going to stop my server, yes, and start it again. npm start, and that's right, we have our server running. I'm going to show you how to change some commands with Tailwind. We already have using the example of the web page, but for example, if you want to change here, I'm going to delete this. I'm not going to use app, so I'm going to use bg background blue, and maybe I can change the background of the div of the app with blue 500. We see that the background of that div has changed the color. So we are ready to start our new project, our counter app project. So see you in the next video.